Want to go to the phone. Our first coach tonight is Coach Chris Elmore, the Fort Payne Wildcats. Let's see if we can get Coach Elmore on the line. Good evening, Coach. Welcome into Scoreboard, and congratulations, the Top Cat Trophy coming back to Fort Payne this year.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Yes, that sounds much better than the opposite got paid. So we're proud to have it, and did not want to be the first team in almost 50 years to lose 3 in a row, and this year our first Fort Payne team to lose 3 in a row. So I'm glad we found a way to pull it out. Exciting game, but proud of our kids.
Coach, I want to confirm. I understand this is the 600th win in the history of Fort Payne high school football.
That's what they tell me. I've been around for several of them as a kid and as a player, and a little bit as a coach. But not 600, I'm not too sure, but that's what they tell me. So that's great for the program.
The 91st meeting, 2 great rivalries. It sounds like it was a classic football game. Kind of went back and forth through the evening. The Wildcats, Fort Payne winning 21-19. First game of the year. I know there was some issues, I'm sure. First game of the year, some young guys on offense. I know you told us you only had 3 offensive starters coming back, but sounds like you got it together and came away with a win, and that's what's important.
Yeah, it was an interesting game. It's really, I think, why people get attracted to high school football is the games like this. You get the interviews and it's games back and forth, and the ebbs and flows. And they had 2 big plays on offense that changed in the middle of the game. They had a 95-yard run early to take the lead, and then when we got back and took the lead back, they kicked the go at the end of the half to go up 10-7, and we get a big run. Late third quarter to go up 14-10. It's like we kind of see momentum, and if they don't come back on the very first play and go about 80 and take it right back, it was back 17-14, and then it kind of stalemate there for a while, and we were backed up a little bit the fourth quarter twice, and the second time we were able to get it out of there and make some plays, and Blake Griggs took a big throw. Eli got him over the middle one time, and like the Steggles on the outside, and got us down there, and then he gave Jackson from the side end to get us, he got us inside the 7, and then we were able to get our still yards set and get it in, but thinking that was the end of the excitement, that wasn't in the beginning. So we are up 21-17, and they come back down and have a chance to get inside our territory, and we end up holding them about a minute, 25 to go, down to 1 timeout. So we felt like game's over, just got to take 3 knees, and they didn't even call timeout the first 2, and so the clock was running out in the final 25 seconds, and unfortunately, we got a little too emotional, and it was an exciting game. It was a big game to our kids, and I think our emotions got the best of us, and we got an unfortunate conduct right there as the clock's winding out. And so now third down, the clock stopped, and they still got a timeout, though, and we got to let it play. And then they stopped it and came out 4th down. They used their timeout with about 19 seconds left. And of course, we're on about our own 35. Anything can happen. And wouldn't you know it, our long step had a great night. He Kent Strader had a great night all night, and he had eye snap. And our punter last year, Hayden Chambers, he's a great player. He learned the hard way against Guntersville where that happened to him. He fell on our own too, and he didn't be able to touchdown. But I think the next play was he definitely in that game last year. Hayden made a brilliant play. He picked the ball up. You remember what had happened last year? Picked the ball up, went back in the end zone to the safety. Made it 21-19, and then we went free kick, and he decided this year to get his punt on free kick, and he hit a beauty and hit it all the way down into their end zone. But hit the guy on about the 10, bounced off his chest, and rolled in the end zone for a touchdown. And then we were able to make a couple of defensive stops there and get out of there with a win. But it was that big final 25 seconds. I don't know if I've ever seen one quite like that. I feel like I'm getting a little bit older now, mate. I guess now I can call my heart doctor. I think my heart's good. If I can make it through tonight, I feel like I'm gonna be all right for a while. So it was definitely more stressful then than we wanted it to be, but really proud of our players and coaches. Just we knew it'd be physical, we knew it'd be tough, we knew it'd be hard, and we found a way. It wasn't pretty at all times, but we found a way to get it done.
Well, Coach, you talked about a young football team, a lot of new moving parts. But I overheard a couple of the guys talking. They didn't know I was listening, but a very confident bunch. I mean, and that's the difference between a team that's been successful and a team that don't. win. Yes, they know they're limited in certain areas because it's a young football team, but when you have that confidence and you're coachable, anything can happen.
This bunch definitely does not like for confidence, I can promise you. That's a good confidence, too. It's not a cocky deal. Really, and a lot of them play baseball, a lot of them are in sacks, but they got other sports where they get success in, they're just a confident bunch. And just to be honest with you, I mean, full transparency, we felt like last year that we got physically dominated. We felt like we went over there and they physically dominated us, kind of bullied us around, kind of made us like it. Shoved us a little bit after play, put our head down, and we never really responded. And we said tonight that we were going to show up and we were going to respond, and we were not going to be out physical. And it was a great physical matchup. I don't think we out physical them necessarily, but we didn't back down, and it was a tough football game, and it took everything we had, and it took that confidence that you're talking about for us to make some key plays in the fourth quarter to be able to come out with that win.
Well, Coach, I want to ask you about this. Blake Griggs, I know in the first half he only had 9 yards passing. Y'all struggled offensively on the offensive side of the ball most of the half. Did he kind of settle in the second half? Because I know he's a confident young man. I know his dad, and I know a little bit about him. Did he kind of settle into the second half and was part of the difference in the football game?
He did, and I don't know how much that helped even out of the play call, to be honest with you. We thought that we could run the football and then also set up some play action passes by running the football. And we felt like they would be super aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. And with that proved true. We had opportunities down the field, and we underthrew a couple of balls in the first half. And even ended in we just kind of floated one time. We had the shackles open deep for a big play and kind of floated as they knocked it down. And but he stepped up big in the fourth quarter. That drive was just been struggling. We had and basically our two scores to that point were one play drive. We busted Carboy out about a 50-yard run in the first half, and we certainly they're still quick and aggressive. We knew if we could ever fit them up, we could have big plays, and we did that in the first half. And then we got Caden Adams loose in the second half on another one play drive. But we just couldn't really do anything else but that. It was kind of one player or nothing. But we put together, I guess, probably about an 85, 90-yard drive. And he had 3 deep throws in that drive. When he play action and couldn't hear Eli Goggins over the middle, big route, big play, first down. And then a few plays later, play action again, and hit Roger Singles on kind of a post out, and then it was a beautiful route by him, beautiful throw by Blake, and that got us down inside the red zone. And then we were having J.J. Jackson kind of a tight end pop pass. He got the ball into the 10, and so 3 big throws, 33 critical times in there. And you can't. I don't think you can take that. I think you got to have that inside of it to be able to stand there and do everything on the line and make this big plays and that drive, and he did that. So go as like I said, I don't know, but he struggled for him the first half. It might have been just maybe at the end of the situation, but he ended up being 4-7 and he did it.
Coach, before we let you go, of course, you started the year last year 0-2, then ran off 10 consecutive wins, had a great season. You got this win under your belt, but next week you travel to Guntersville. That's a tough place to play down at Chorley. They hadn't lost many games in that stadium, so you've got a challenge ahead of you. They had a win over Southside tonight, 31-14. Should be a very good game between two good football teams next Friday night in Guntersville.
Oh, yeah. Such Creek's been there a long time. Does a great job. Always well prepared. Always well paid. Always going to do the right thing. I can't remember, to be honest with you, because in my lifetime as a player now as a coach, I can't remember him beating him. I know as a player we want to beat him. We played him, and then we played him in a game 8 years ago, and they would just put his head over there. And then, of course, they beat us last year. So we've not had a lot of success against them, and we had not played them much until last year, yet maybe like 2011 or 12. But you that we're playing again. I think it's two good programs that are not that far apart and get fan basic. So, we knew we set the schedule that really challenged the games, but we also have a bye week after Guntersville. We thought that was the best case scenario for us. Let's come out early and play 2 really good programs and see where we are, and we must have a bye week to reset and be ready for we can play. And I looked at this last year and did it test this. He's doing it a little bit and get ready to get against plays like I said. They're very hard to get over there. Don't remember them ever lose. Did it there and go over there. So we want to play, win it in the woods, just have a test. And I think another great opportunity to see where they are, see where we ain't played, and do that test to see.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time this evening. Congratulations to you and the staff and, of course, the football team on the win over Scottsboro tonight, the 600th win in the history of Fort Payne football. Thanks for visiting with us tonight on Scoreboard.
Appreciate you guys having it. Go Cats.
That's Coach Chris Elmore. Should be a great game, Phil. If you don't have somebody to root for, Chorba Stadium is going to be a good place to be next Friday night for that football game.
Oh, yeah. Two good football teams, two good football programs. Coach Elmore's team's well coached. That was a huge win for them. And I think it's a huge confidence builder. It's a young football team, a lot of new moving parts, good football players, but contested. And they got a good test tonight, and it's going to be good for them.
They did. I think Blake Griggs getting the test tonight. Sounds like he had a good second half, according to the coach. And, of course, that's going to give him a lot of confidence as this Fort Payne team, again, got off to an 0-2 start, lost to Scottsboro and Guntersville before they went on that run last year, Phil. Probably one of the best runs in the state, and just lost by 2 points to Oxford in the third round of the quarterfinals of the 6A playoffs. So that's an outstanding team last week. Trey, you got something?